Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I'm doing a couple features about revenue officers. I was a revenue officer with IRS. I have worked thousands of cases. I worked at IRS for a decade. That's Sammy. See, it's an appearance fee. Every time I start this, he comes because he knows I'm going to give him a treat when he walks by. Anyway, I worked at IRS for a decade. I have worked thousands of cases. I worked the offer and compromise program. I used to accept and deny offers. I'm a national expert. Go to my website. You don't need to hear more about me. It's 777irs.com. I am a national expert. I've been on many TV stations. Yes, they actually wanted my opinion. I've been on Fox, News Nation, Newsmax, ABC, anyway, a bunch of stations. Anyway, if you owe over $5 million of debt, what is IRS going to do? I just did one at $1 million, and now I'm going to talk about $5 million and what is IRS going to do. The immediate response is I better hire a tax attorney or somebody that I can pay big bucks to. Well, on my staff, I have tax attorneys, I have CPAs, and a bunch of former IRS agents. So the first thing you'd want to do is you'd want to talk to somebody who actually worked these cases at IRS so you know what IRS is going to do. It's really amazing when people look, they look for people who practice at this and not people that work the cases. Well, now you're speaking to someone who worked the case. So if you get a case like this in your inventory, it's all eyes out for everything. I just want you to know that. IRS has so much information sitting at their desk in 20 minutes. They will know more about your finances than they do. They have summons power if they want. So what IRS will do on a case like $5 million, they'll do a cursory review. They will pull all the information IRS can give them. What does IRS have immediately to give them? They got your last 6 tax returns. They got your 1099s and W-2s. They're looking for fluctuations. They're looking for stocks. They're looking for bonds. They're looking for real estate. They're looking at LexisNexis reports to see what people have given any government agency. They can check out with Homeland Security. They can check with your passport. They can check on businesses. They have all these available right on their screen. They'll check with the Secretary of State. They'll see if you had businesses. They'll make sure your returns are filed. So IRS is doing a ton of due diligence before they even work the case. After that, nowadays, well, back in my day, we used to knock on the door, show the commission, scare the bejeebies out of everyone. They'd come in, they'd have representation. You know, we didn't care whether they did or didn't. It doesn't make a difference. All the revenue officer is trying to do is close your case. That's it. All they want is a financial statement, a 433A. Now, they may ask for a 433B if you got it. All they want to do is get that 433A to make a determination on how to close your case. That's it. If they collect a buck, no bucks, they don't care. They want to close that case out of their inventory. Now, that financial statement that you give them, listen to me, is the determining factor on how IRS is going to close the case. It's that simple. How is IRS going to close your case? One of 3 ways. Either a payment agreement based on your financial statement, usually your income and expenses. 2, you're uncollectible because maybe you were in played stocks. Now you're broke. You liquidated your pension. I heard a million stories. You're just broke. You're broke. So your case goes into currently non-collectible for a couple years, and they review it. Why? Your financial statement dictates that. Or you may be able to settle your debt because your financial statement dictates that. The key on working these cases is knowing what your financial statement is gonna do for you. So the key before when you work any case, million, 2 million, 100,000, whatever, is the presentation of that financial statement, that 433A. That holds your financial life and death right in front of you. That's it. That is the poison pill. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that 433A IRS financial statement downloaded holds the key to everything that's going to happen with your case. So if you want, to me, the best of the representation, you should hire the person who used to work. If it's not me, anyone who worked at IRS, but they had to be a revenue officer that person will know more about what IRS is going to do than any other person. We know exactly every step IRS is going to take, so we prepare the best tax defense for you. Anyway, I've been on the national news many times. Look at my website. Thank you for your ear today. If you have any questions, by the way, text or email. If you have an idea for a YouTube, boy, lay it on me. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much. Been a pleasure speaking to you today.